Good morning, my friends. How are you today? I hope you had a nice weekend and you are feeling rested and you had some time with your families and probably got to go for some walks outdoors and and this morning I hope you've had time to have breakfast and wash your face and brush your hair, maybe put some clothes on and join us for our lesson. So good morning. And I'm going to start by showing you my heart. There's my heart. Hi. And our rainbow for our friends that are all here watching with us. Can't wait till we can all be in the same class together and make our rainbow up again in person. It'd be so nice. Okay, so we have lots to do today and this week. It's a special week because we have a holiday at the end of the week. I wonder if you know what it is. Can you tell me? Did you say Easter? Yeah, it's Easter, so that's a fun celebration. And let's start by looking at our calendar. So here, oh my goodness, look, my calendar is still not colored. What's going on? Gotta do this, oh my goodness. Okay, well I hope your calendars are all colored and beautiful. And today, we had the weekend, which was Saturday, April 4th, and Sunday, April 5th. And today is here, Monday, April 6th. Yeah, and if you didn't put this calendar, and you only have this calendar, the calendar that you did yourselves, there you go. Here it is, Monday, April 6th. There you go, Monday, April 6th. And what season are we in? Who recalls? That's right, it is the season of spring. And today, over the weekend, we had beautiful sunny weather and we had a little bit of rain and then we had more sun, so that was really nice. Total spring weather, which is sort of back and forth all over the place as things are melting and things are starting to grow, and we're definitely noticing that the weather is changing a lot every day. So every week I'm going to add in one new weather thing. Maybe not every week, but we'll do some new weather things to add into our book. So last week in our weather book, we just colored the weather and wrote the date, which was awesome. So we're going to keep doing that, but we're going to add in another part to recording the weather, because the weather has lots of things in it. It has rainfall, which is called precipitation. We have the wind, we have the humidity, we have the temperature, like how exact hot it is, how cool it is, etc. So today we're going to add in rainfall. Okay, so first here right now on April 6th, it is raining and cloudy. Okay, so I drew some rain clouds, and well, I drew one rain cloud and I drew some rain. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you, after the lesson, I want you to find a jar. It can be a jar like this, or it can be a can. It can be really any type of container. And I'm hoping that you can put it someplace outside, and you're just going to put it someplace secure outside, someplace steady, and this is going to be your rain weather container. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to leave it outside, and then every day you're going to go and see how much rain, how much water is in the bottom, and it would be great if you could check it the same time every day. So if you choose 10 o'clock in the morning, or if you choose 2 in the afternoon, or if you choose before breakfast or after dinner, that's up to you. So basically, you'll have your jar, and then you'll go and you'll grab it at the same time, and you'll take it, and then you'll take a ruler. I only have a huge ruler, but I'm hoping you guys have some different size rulers. And you're going to look at the centimeter part. I don't know if you can see mine. Mine's really shiny. But yeah, so you're going to look at the centimeters, and you're going to hold it either beside your jar, or you can even put it inside your jar and see where it gets wet. So if this jar was outside and it was raining maybe a whole day, I might have, maybe 2 centimeters of water. So then in my book, I don't have a pencil. Oh, I do have a pencil. Okay. So on my weather book, then I'm going to add, so if I drew that it was raining, I'm going to add, and I'm going to write 3 cm. Okay, so there I've written 3 centimeters of water. And if it didn't rain, or if there's just a little bit of precipitation, you know, a little bit of dew even from the morning, then if there isn't enough to record, so if it's less than 1 centimeter, you're just gonna put a T on your book. Okay, so I'll choose last week, I'll choose a sunny day. So on April 3rd, it was sunny here, and I drew a sun, and there was no rain, and so there was just probably a little bit of moisture in the jar. So I'm going to put a T, and the T stands for trace amounts, and this is the way that real meteorologists do it. This is how they kind of keep track and record the weather. So you would put a T. So now on your book, you'll either have a picture of rain and how much, 3 centimeters, 2 centimeters, maybe it will be a big storm and you'll get 5 centimeters or 8 centimeters. And then if not, you can just put a T, and that will say that it's just a trace amount of water that happened, that came. Okay, so I hope that goes well. And if you have any questions, just have your grown-ups send me an email, and we'll keep on looking at it. And I'm going to put my jar outside after this class, and then every day I'll bring it in and see how much rain came here, and we can compare who had more rain or well, what was happening at our different houses. So fun. Okay, and now we're going to choose some things about birds, because spring, we've talked about how all the birds are migrating back, and also they're starting to build their nests, and they're ready to have their babies, to have, lay eggs, and have some little chicks and baby birds come out. So I have this cool bird here. This is a woodpecker. It's a sculpture of a woodpecker, and it looks a lot like a woodpecker and is probably about the same size, so I wanted to share it with you. And this is one of the backyard birds that you may see in Ottawa, city bird, or you might see it out at your cottage or in the country. And we have a set of woodpeckers here where I am, and they are right now pecking a hole into one of our big trees. And what they're doing is they're making a hole, and they're looking for a type of bug that lives in the trees. So they're pecking a hole to try to get the bugs out. And then I think they've probably made a nest. I haven't found it yet. And then they're bringing the bugs back to their nest and probably going to lay some eggs. So this is our kind of woodpecker. I've also seen lots of robins, lots of blue jays. These are the 3 birds I've probably seen the most here where I am. So I'm curious about what birds you've seen. And I'm gonna send this home. And I know a lot of you have done the parts of the bird in the class. And this bird looks a little bit, I don't know, he looks a little silly, but that's okay. So I thought this would be a nice activity you could do, where you could label the parts of the bird, and then later on the week, maybe you can draw a bird and label it. We'll see what other activities we can do. So that's a nice parts of the bird, and you can color it, of course, and you can make it any type of bird you want. So it can be a woodpecker, or a blue jay, or robin, whatever you feel. Okay, so let's move on to some language work. So last week we looked at the bossy E, bossy, and that was lots of fun. So this week we're going to look at double sounds. So there's some words that we have that have 2 sounds together, and it changes the sound. So when I have ah and ah together, instead of going ah, I'm going to say ooh, okay? And for together, instead of reading the word I'm going to say e, okay? So these are 2, and I have some cards, and we're going to look at them, and we're going to figure out where they go, if they belong with the ah and the ah, or if they belong with the e, and the okay? And we'll experiment with it. Okay, so here I have a picture of a bee. Right. So how could we spell the word bee? What sounds do we hear? We hear b, and then we hear e. So the word bee is actually b, and there we can see that when we have the s together, it makes the e sound. So this is bee. So it's going to go down here with my E sound. Okay. Now I have a picture of a, what is this a picture of? It's a hook. Yeah, like a fishing hook. Okay, so when I hear the sound hook, I hear hook, hook. Okay, so this one definitely doesn't have the E sounds in it. It has the double ah sounds. So it is the word hook, and it's spelled hook. There we go. Okay, now I have a picture of a tree. Do you think that it belongs with the hook sound, the oo, or do you think it belongs with the E sound? Yeah, it belongs with the E sound because it's a tree. There we go. T-r-E sound. So when I have e and e together, it gives me E. Awesome. Okay, now I have a little picture of a book. Yeah. So is it called a beak? No, it's a book. Ook, oo. So book, book. So here I have the b-oo-k. That's right, book. So it goes here with my ah sounds, my oo, oo. So when I have ah, it makes oo. So hook and book. And then I have E's, B, and tree. There we go. So these are double sounds, and they happen a lot in our books and in our words and all over the place. So what I thought we could do is we could try to come up with some more words that have double sounds in them. And maybe we can each do one more right now together. I'll do one with you right now. And then maybe you can find one more one at your home. Okay, so the oo sounds, definitely there's hook, there's book. Can you think of another word that rhymes with those words? Hook, book, I know one. What if I go like this? If I go like this, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm giving you a look. I'm looking, but it's look. And it has the same sound. So I'm just going to write it on the back. So I'm going to write look. Look. There we go. Look. And maybe I'll draw some eyes. There's my eyes. Look. 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 There. Look. So that has a double sound to it. Now I have bee, and I have tree, and I have a body part that rhymes with this. Bee, tree, what can you think? Is it my elbow? No. Is it my neck? No. It's my knee. That's right. Whoa. So I'm going to write knee. And I don't know if I know how to draw a knee. I'll just try to draw a knee. There we go. Okay, so my double S sound is here for knee. So I have the E sound and the oo sound, and I have my double sounds in words. So I think what I'll do is your work at home will be to find one more for each and to write them out and draw me just a tiny picture, okay? And I would love to see. And just think of words that rhyme. This will help us remember this phonogram if we think of words that rhyme. Okay, so there we go. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to move on to math. So I know we did the teen beads, and a lot of you have done the teen beads in class. And we're reviewing everything because now we're doing lessons as a whole group all the time, and usually you have lots of lessons one-on-one with Miss Jillian. So if it's easy for you, I understand. It's just good practice just to remember because we've been away from school for a long time. And then if it's a challenge for you, then just keep practicing and do it as much as you want, when you want, and no pressure. It should be lots of fun, okay? So today we're going to do some addition questions with our teen numbers, okay? So I wrote them out here, and I'm gonna send home a sheet with some addition questions with your teen numbers, okay? Now, first thing first, we're gonna build our teens like we did the other day. So we're gonna take out all of our 10s, and we're gonna put them in a row. And I'm gonna take my colored ones. So if your colored ones come at the same time, just separate them into a different pile, which is great. Go. Okay, and these are all my color ones. Okay, and then so these are my teens, sorry, my 10s. They're all gonna go here, my 10 beads. And then I'm gonna put my colored beads here, and I'm gonna build my pyramid, okay? So, oh no, my unit is gone. Whoops. Okay, well, I will have to make a new unit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, I'm gonna quickly, very quickly, cut a unit. Hey, just like in class if we're missing a bead. Okay, so here I'm just gonna use that little red square as my unit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at my questions. I just dropped one. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at my questions. So I can choose any one I want, and if you want to cut up the questions I gave you and do them in different orders, that's up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay, so my first question says 10 plus 7. Okay, so to do this question, I'm going to grab a 10 bar because it says I need 10, and then I'm gonna add my 7, okay? So here I'm gonna go to my beads there and I'm gonna add my 7. There we go, I hope you guys can see it okay. So I have 10 and 7, and I'm gonna count my beads together and see what it gives me, all right? So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 10 plus 7 gives me 17. I'm going to write my answer beside my question. Sorry, I know that's hard to see, guys. I'll try to get a marker for the next one here. There we go. So I'm going to write 17 is my answer. There you go. Whoops. So if this is easy for you, awesome. And if not, it's a good thing to practice, right? We're practicing adding 10 plus another number. So there's my answer, 17. Then I'm going to put my beads back, and I'm going to go to my next question. Okay, so I chose 10 plus 3. So I'm going to grab, how many 10s do I need? Do I need 2 10s? No. Do I need 4 10s? No, I only have 1 10. So I'm going to grab 1 10 here, and I'm going to add the 3 beads. Let me find my 3 bead here, and I'm going to count them together. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 3, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. So 10 plus 3 gives me 13. So now I'm going to write my answer, 13. 13. There you go. Okay. So it's really nice to have the beads to count with at home because they give us so much ability to count in front of us, right? So instead of having to count in our heads, we can use the beads to count numbers. And eventually what we'll do is we'll count teen numbers together. So that will be the kind of the next thing we do. But let's do one more question. Ooh, 10 plus 1. And if you know the answer before counting, a great thing is to always make a guess. So I can say, 10 plus 1, I think it's going to give me 12, and then I'm going to count and see what it gives me. So I got my 10, and I got my 1, my new little 1. There we go. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I was wrong. 10 plus 1 gives me 11. So I'm going to write 11. There you go. Okay, so I would love you for you. I love you always, but I would love for you to work through the questions I gave you. And yeah, to add a challenge to it, you can always guess what you think your answer is going to be before you count your beads. And then your beads can kind of be like checking to make sure you got the right guess. Okay, so that's awesome. I'm so glad you're using your beads that we made. It's so fun to have classroom material at home. That's very special. So I'm going to pull this to the side for now. And today we're going to look at a practical life activity that we do in the class, and maybe you got to do it a little bit last year, but we're going to practice doing a zipper. Okay, so here. Okay, so this is Sloane's little llama raincoat. And so take the thing that you have, and maybe if you didn't grab one, just go grab now. You can grab a coat or a zipper hoodie. And I want you to take it and hopefully it's unzipped. There you go, unzipped. And hold it in front of you. Okay, so I'm going to show it facing you, and then but you hold it like this. So the zipper is right in front of you, right against your body. Okay, so put it down in front of you. There we go. Okay, so when you're zipping, you need to grab the metal part, okay, or the plastic part. It might be colorful, it might just be metal color. And what you're going to do is you're going to slide it all the way to the very bottom against this part, okay, and you're going to take the other part of the coat, the sweater, and there's always going to be a hard plastic little line. That's what you need to be able to zip, okay? So this part has to go inside the other half of the zipper. Okay, I'll try to hold it up a little bit more. There we go. So it has to go in here, all right? And then once it's in there, you're gonna take it and you're gonna hold, one hand's gonna hold down here on the plastic square, and the other hand's gonna pull up towards you. Okay, so let's do it again. So if right now you can't get your zipper in, that's okay. Maybe a grown-up can help you, but also you can just take some time right now and practice, because it's so nice to practice right now because we're not going anywhere, we don't have to rush, so we can just practice zipping. And maybe you already know how to do this, which is awesome. Okay, so let's practice. So you're gonna put your plastic piece, put your zipper down the bottom, put your plastic piece in, hold the square, and then pull. There you go. And if it's something that you think you need practice on, then what you can do is always practice zipping up other people's coats or sweaters, like your grown-ups in your house or your siblings, and then on your own. So definitely when you put your own coat on, you have to look down and then do your zipper up. But yeah, it's a good thing to practice, and I know a lot of you can already do it, but if you need to practice, that's good too, okay? Awesome, so nice. All right, and the last thing I wanted to do was to do our French, how we're feeling today, because I didn't do that earlier. And then I have two little bird poems that I thought would be also fun to do, because lots of times in class when we come to circle, we do little finger games and plays, so I want to keep doing that this way as well. But first let's do Comment ça va? So we're going to go, Aujourd'hui, ça va. Good. I hope you said it. Aujourd'hui, ça va. Aujourd'hui, ça va comme ci, comme ça. Aujourd'hui, ça va fantastique. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to do it and stop. And then I want you to say how you're feeling. Okay? So we're going to go, Aujourd'hui, ça va bien, fantastique, awesome. Good. I hope those were the two you chose. If not, that's okay too. All right. So I'm going to do the 5 little birds. So I don't think we've done this one before, so this will be fun. All right. 5 little birds without any home. 5 little trees in a row. Come build your nest in our branches tall. We'll rock you to and fro. Let's do it again. 5 little birds without any home. 5 little trees in a row. Come build your nest in our branches tall. We'll rock you to and fro. So nice. Okay, and then this one's a standing one, so I'm gonna try to make it so you can see me if I'm standing. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't see my head. Hi. Okay. All right, so this one goes, okay. I saw a little bird go hop, hop, hop. I said to the bird, stop, 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 stop. I went over to say, how do you do? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle went the bird, and away it flew. Okay, let's try it again. One more time. Okay, I hope you're doing it with me. I saw a little bird go hop, hop, hop. I said to the bird, stop, stop, stop. I went over to say, how do you do? Wiggle, wiggle went the bird, and away it flew. And away it flew. Awesome. Good. I hope that was fun. All right, my friends. So we're going to say bye. And I'm going to say bye with my heart. Thank you for coming to our lesson today. And bye with our rainbow. Bye to my other friends, all of my friends together. And I hope you have a fun day. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.